We expect an official update about Harshit Rana and who could be his replacement?
Well, I think hopefully soon, in a couple of days. I think there are obviously Harshit is with the BCCI and at the COE. So once we get an update from there, it'll be easy. Medical team will communicate to us, and then soon after we'll let you all know. But I think, like I said, today is the first practice game. We've got one more game on the 23rd. So we'll try and make sure we evaluate whoever we are picking before we actually make that announcement. So it'll take a few more days, but most probably before we leave for Mumbai.
Will your last couple?
I should have sent my medical team here. They're very easier. So I see the latest update that we know is he's obviously with the Sri Lankan Cricket Board, and they look after his rehab. And the latest communication that we've sort of had is hopefully somewhere mid-April is when they feel he'll be match fit. That's what we know as of now. So that's the update we've got from the board. So I think that's how it's looking for now.
So if you can identify what issues he had during the World Cup, some of the batters can be playing on the back foot like Brevis or Miller or the England batters also. So if you can just identify and tell like what are the issues Varun is having and how are you planning to rectify that issues in the IPL, because with the impact player rule, teams have been tend to obviously target.
Well, I think when you have a long career in T20 cricket, firstly you tend to have such things. It's almost like a batter sometimes not getting runs. A lot of batters at times score runs, but more often than not they don't, and that's how cricket is. And I think with Varun, that's one of the things. He's played so much T20 cricket over the past year. So a lot of teams obviously will try things. Sometimes the conditions don't are not conducive to their style of bowling. You also need to understand he's always bowling the tough overs for the team. He's bowling in the power play. He's bowling phases of the game where two batters are set. He's coming in and trying to pick wickets. So I wouldn't say there's anything necessarily wrong with him. Sometimes he's had a good 10-day break from the World Cup. I think that break is sometimes what a cricketer requires. And the beauty of team sport is that sometimes if Varun doesn't turn up, someone else does. And we don't want to sort of put that sort of pressure on Varun. He's been a franchise player for us. He's been someone who's delivered year after year. So there's nothing wrong. I just feel that the timing at that point and whatever he was trying to execute, he couldn't to his full potential. But we just try and make sure that he can be at his best, because if he's at his best, the results. So the conditions and sometimes just the timing.
Twins of KKR for this season. And I have one question for Nayar as well. Please answer.
That's all.
Yeah, I think in any tournament with any team, once you lose some of the key bowling options, these are not things you plan for, but these are things you have to accept. The good thing about Indian cricket, especially at the moment, there's a lot of depth. So they have some guys that we are, as the coach mentioned, that we are looking at. Definitely gonna fill the spot. There's the likes of Umran, Malik, Tyagi. These guys are also players who represent the national team at some point in time and also played IPL before. And they are young, exciting talent. So for me personally, I'm happy along with Tim to work with this group of fast bowlers. We have the best spin duo in the entire competition. So from a bowling point of view, I think we will be fine. Also, you can't forget Vaibhav, who had a fantastic season last year, been the leader of the attack in a few seasons as well. So, we lost some key players, but I feel comfortable to know that we have what it takes to replace those guys.
Sir, for the last couple of days,